Hey guys, CadwellPlays here, and today we're here in Germany for the Nürburgring combined circuit, the Nürburgring and the Nordschleife combined for 15.76 miles, 87 turns. Wow, that's a lot of turns. For 15 minutes of qualifying and a 4-lap race for your GT Cup racers. Now, 4 laps isn't that much, but it is actually quite a lot for this track. That is round about 1 lap is 18, is about, I would say, about 12 minutes long, so yeah. The GT Cup as well has come here for once. If you guys do know, please drop a like, please subscribe and please watch. Hopefully this is loading and working, but if it isn't, then I actually do apologise, but basically what this should be doing, as I know it should be, basically this is round 2. They did the first round of the year. It's a brilliant circuit. They do 1 round each time. This is the shortest one they do, but it's the longest circuit they go to. The first one they went to was Silverstone. That was it, the full Silverstone circuit for 12 laps. That was amazing. I'll talk about that in a minute, but let's get into this. We are waiting a pretty long time here we are for this to flip and start. My banner now is new, the car. Here we are, and if you guys are new, please do smash a like and subscribe and click the thing in the description to go to Twitter. Hi, yes, full circuit. Well, yes, I love this circuit. Gotta say I do. Is that the first car out? Let's just check. I'm just checking if it is. I think it is, but I don't know. Nope, here it is. The first car out on circuit is the Aston Martin. We have 24 cars racing today, which is a big field, but that's what we have in this championship. As you can tell here, 15 minutes will get you a lap of racing. It will. So a lap of racing. It will. I don't even think that's long enough for qualifying, but well, anyway, it probably will be. If it isn't, I will come out on track, sit on track somewhere, and let all the cars do a lap, and I'll wait there for about 15 minutes. So yeah, you guys can just see the cars will fly past me at the start line if you want. But still, loads of cars still in the pits here. They are waiting for them to make their way out on circuit. Here they are. Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the pits here. They are having a lovely thing. After this, if you guys go to my second channel, which is Non-League James Boyle, I'm doing a podcast on there, so yeah, please do go over there. As the cars now head down, they do here. There's your second position, your car there's now the leader of this race. Heads now, down he goes now, powers out now, puts a throttle down now he does, and heads onto the Nordschleife he does now. And this is a quick car, and the Nordschleife, which is quick. Let's get your driver names and driver cards. So in your you've got GT3s, GTOs, Ferrari Cup, and your STROs, which are your Lamborghini Cup racing. So you've got Guillermo, Stefan, Nick, Frederick, John, Jean, Holger, Alexandre, Joel, Roger, Steve, Christoph, Jeremy, Stuart, Chris, Stefan, Simon, Chris, Christian, Ingo, Mitchell, World, Edward, Marco, Oyvind, and that is it. Your race is that. We're going to keep with your leader here until he actually, I'm just going to check, he's nearly already out, he's out of sector 2 already. He's now heading into sector 3, about to head into sector 3 in any second now. He's got a few more corners and he's into sector 3. This should be a good lap here. We're going to go on board with him for a minute just to tell you who he is. They're doing a 4-lap race. I know that doesn't sound much, but it is quite a bit. 4 laps around this circuit. 24-hour race. Right, okay. You're thinking 24 hours. How many laps they did? They managed about 120 laps of this circuit. That's it. 120 or 30. Yeah, about 100. Yeah, 100 and something laps anyway of this circuit, which is impressive. When it is really impressive indeed. I don't even think they'll make a whole lap of this. It'll probably be about 10-minute laps. These guys do. So yeah, they'll get just get the lap done and then I'll have to wait on circuit, but that's fine. At least they get one lap done of this circuit. Hopefully, as they now are in sector 3, are your top couple here. Let's look at your leader of your Lamborghini field and go off board quickly. There he is. Oh, it looked like a car there hit the wall. Don't think he did, but I assume I heard a hit there. I did. Your Lamborghini car. There's your GTE leader on the timesheet. There's your GT3 leader on the timesheet. But on the road. Oh, there was a car hit the wall. It's a Ferrari. He now puts the throttle back down. He does. There he does. Now puts the throttle back down and away. Now he pops away. Very, very quickly he goes indeed. As you can try and find the car. Who is the? Oh, and another car there going a bit wide. Was that one? So very nice indeed. That was there for him. And here's second on the road. Yep, second on the road. Your Ford, very nice this Ford is. I love the Ford car. It does surprise me here. It does as it powers out the corner now. It does. They've got about 15 more corners before they come to near the line. So yeah, still a bit to go here. They do of this circuit here. It's a long circuit. That is why we're doing this race as a long race today. It's going to be quite long and interesting to see all these battles happening through the field, and we've got to keep up with the leader battle as well. We do here today to see where that is. Just trying to see where is the leader on the track. I can't really tell you if I've already been to the leader on the track. 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to click our way through this. There he is. So it's 11 and 22 we need to look at here. We do 11 and 22. GT3 then GTE. The GT3 actually keeping a really good bit away from the GTE. Here he is. I'm really surprised about that. And if you haven't watched a 24-hour race yet, they've already done about 5 hours of a 24-hour race. And apparently, according to the guys who are doing the 24-hour race this year at Nürburgring, on Sunday, this is Saturday today, tomorrow, this by the way was done in the morning, by the way, just to say, this was done in the morning, this was, on Sunday, we pretty much, they said at 11 in the morning it should rain until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, then stop, and then not rain until 2:30 when the race finishes tomorrow 2:30. So it'll be interesting to see how many laps people have done, how many laps haven't people done, and all that good stuff. Grid 1 has blue lights in the window. Group 2 has yellow, and Group 3 has red. Grid 3 is red. So it should be interesting. That should 24 cars in this. Should be interesting to see which category can win. If GT3s, GTEs, or the Ferrari field or your Lamborghini field can win this, because I'll be surprised if it's any of them. Just over 8 minutes to go here of the session. I do believe that I would have to come out. I don't know what happened from what this did, because I did this earlier we did, but I can't remember what it was. Anyway, they've got 3 more corners to go after this one, and then a long straight, and then another corner, and then they have the start line to go to. As yeah, it's not looking that bad. It's not really, is they? Now head into the in a second. I'll head into this bit here, which you don't see much overtakes at this bit where we are now. You don't normally, as that car now heads off the grass because he wants to let the GTE, I think, pass. That's why he just went on the grass a little bit, I think. No, we just went on the grass a bit wide there. So these are the next corners. You've got about 3 or 4 corners there you do, which we're into now. I can't tell you what corners they're called because I don't know the whole circuit names. I would wish I could, like a proper commentator does, but I don't. There, you now come out of here, this corner here, look, and then you're on about a mile straight, I would say, and it's a massive whopping straight, and he's about to go onto it now. The leader is on the road now. He's on the straight, look, and they go down the straight here. I think the GTE is actually going to make his way past here, so I'm just going to check what 22 is going to do. 11 and 22 is going to do here. Is 22 going to make his way past here? Let's just check. We go on board here, we do. Will the 22 decide that he wants to track position here or not? So let's just check if he does. Yes, he does. He's got it. He's got it now with GTE has. I think the GT3 wants it back though, but I think he'll battle away to get that, as the next car behind is about 5 or 6 seconds behind these. So it's a lot of battling we've got here. There's 11 now Out of the corner he comes now. Down he goes now, he does. Out the last corner now, and down he comes. To cross the line now to start his flying lap, as I'm going to come out now, I am. Because then it means that they can all do a lap. As that lap there, if you want to know, took a... Wait, so 15, 14, 15. Took 9 minutes. So yeah, we will probably stay here and just see the more compass look. I'll go on the back bonnet there and just show for you. Look, there they all come, look, flying past us here. Come every single car who's in the session. There he is. There's your car that we just saw. Your thought. I'm just going to wait here, look and see all the cars we will in glory in a second come down here. Look, here come 3 cars now to this corner. Oh, my fault. I should just actually stay off the track now because I make a lot of mistakes when I'm on track. But that is what your track looks like there. There's only 3 sectors, but I'm going to explain. Sector 1 is the red line to there. Green is the sector 2 and blue sector 3. There are actually 5 sectors on the actual circuit in real life. Sector 1 is until that bit there. If I can explain to you, sector 1 is, do you know where the sector 1 in real life is off the Nürburgring circuit? So where the bit just after that start line bit turns like a little straight then turns, that is where sector 1 finishes. Sector 2 is there until where sector 2 actually is on the green line there. Then it's sector 3 is till the just after the actual bit on there where it says S2, and then after that there's a sector 3. Then just after a little bit further on where the blue starts, that's sector 4 starts. So just before the blue one here, the sector 4 starts, and then that's it. Yeah, so if you can see right at the top right of your screen, right near the top, there's a corner section. Just in between that, the sector 4 starts until the back straight, and the back straight till the line is sector 5. As here now come all your cars, look, to fly down here. They do. Maybe the last couple there they were. They're behind me now. They are. Look, there they go. Fly down there. We will just go around as quick as I can. I will just go around a little bit of the circuit for you just to show you off some of the circuit. The rest of the cars, I think, I want them to do a lap just so they can get like a time in for you. So yeah, 24 cars there. It's not many cars compared to the 150 we've got this weekend in the 24-hour race. If you want me to do like a really long race, let me know, because in the summer I have time off to do some GCSEs. I've got GCSEs next for 4 weeks now, so starting on Monday I've got 4 weeks of GCSEs, not in a row. I've got 2 weeks, then a week off, then 4 weeks, then 2 weeks, and then that's it, I'm off. So if you guys want me to do after the 2 week that break, then I can do like a really long 8-hour race. I can do. I'm not going to, but if you want me to, I can. Like, I will be doing 3 hours and 2 hour races, of course, but you may see like 24-hour races and that, which would be really interesting to see. But here we go. So you come up here. This is a bit of the track I like, because in the game where I am now, I'm going to stop in a second here. I'm going to stop right where I am now, and if you can see, you would in the game you would go up to about here, you would, and then you would turn down there if you wanted to be in 0.99 mile circuit, and then if you wanted to do if you wanted just to do your what do you call the circuit, your national circuit, you come off the start line, do the first corner, come down here where this like little black bit is there on the edge, and then you come up here. You would go around here then to the start line. If you want to do the full circuit, you just do the whole circuit, do the whole of this bit that I've already done so far for you. Around here you would go. I'm trying to keep it together with my damaged car, really I am. I wish you could have a look on the mini-map look when you do that, and you could see where your leader is, but sadly you can't. So I I'm actually just going to return to pits quickly and just show you where your leader is on the circuit, because I want to know, actually I do. We'll go to number 11, that's the leader on the circuit. He's now the leader heading into Sector 2, so he's just about 5 or 6 seconds ago got into Sector 2 here, look, he has. And he has about 6 minutes, about 5 minutes of the track to go, so good ride. He does as well. So I'm going to come out and now we know where the car is. Hopefully, now there is another bit where you can, like, when I pause it now, look, instead of doing this little cut here, if I just reverse view, you can go up there like a little tiny another bit up there, which I wish they could do in the 24 hours, but they don't, which is, I think, fine, because then it's quicker to do this, but I think that's what they're trying to achieve. I think my lap there was a 4 minutes and 1 second, which is a brilliant lap, but I'm not actually doing laps, so. Just a tie before we do get into anything else, there's 6 GT3s, 6 GTEs, 6 Lamborghinis and 6 Ferraris out and about around this circuit right now to make 24 there. 4 times 6 is 24. If you don't know, then you probably do now. I've not raced a race before that is long. I've not raced a race, okay, which is longer than 2 hours. I did a 2-hour race on Project Cars 2, Project Cars 1, and I got a penalty right near the end of the race, and it black flagged me pretty much, that penalty did. So yeah, I pretty much have not done longer than 2 hours before, so if I did do like a 3 or 4 hour race, I would be pushing my limits to the test, because I've done a Formula 1 distance race with like Formula 1 cars around the Formula 1 circuit for 70 laps, and that pushed me to the limits. Like, do you know, in like evenings when like sometimes you just don't do anything, like when you're like an adult and that you just watch like a 2-hour film or something, sitting snug with your wife, or if you're a child you go on PlayStation and play Fortnite for like 2 hours, or you play FIFA. Well, that's pretty much what I did, if you wonder what I mean. That's what the, if I brake quickly and slow down, this is what the Ferrari, this is what the McLaren GT3 McLaren car, there's no GTE McLaren, with 5 seconds to go of the session, it has a 6505 GT3 wheel. And as we speak right now, if I'm going to pause this now, the cars are heading, if you can see the light blue and the green, they're heading into the corner up the top there, that's sticking out. The corner at the top sticking out, that's what they're heading into now. The leader is anyway, the other cars are heading into the corners just before that. They are, and I'm heading into these corners here, but I've even made it off the full circuit yet, which is fine, because I'm just not actually going to do laps, because I'm not racing today for you. They don't even do chicane there, which they normally do in the proper circuit where Formula 1 do and all that, which they're not doing anymore. I'm only just going to show you a little bit of this circuit, because yeah, I just want to see me go down to 24th and then I'm out. I'm ending the session, I'm returning to pits, and then that'll be it. Be interesting to see actually how many cars actually do spoil this, because if you look at the championship, before I do get into anything here, I really don't know at the moment who's who in the championship. I have to wait until we see lap times, but it's just the longest circuit they go to. They do go to Le Mans 24-hour circuit, but that's later on in the year, and that is hour race. So they pretty much, that's only 12 miles long. This is about 16 miles or 15 miles long, which is unbelievable. I told you at the start what it was, I can't remember now. If I... Well, I didn't hit the grass. Oh, here we go then. 7 minutes to take into a lap as the Loads of cars now fly across the line. Look, here they do. Look, loads of cars are flying across now. Getting laps done, here they are pretty quickly. Now, if I just go to your timesheet now, at the moment it is set. It is Jan who has a 7 minutes 54.559, who is the quickest overall. That car is there. I'm just checking if any more are coming across. Here are they? There's only 6 at the moment who've crossed. Any others? Yep, here they come then. 8, 9. Loads of them fly across. Here they will. I'm just a second here. You'll see them at the top there. I'm just going to go quickly because I can get something over about it. At the moment, the top 10 have done laps. So 1 to 10 have done laps. Now the rest are pocking through, flying through the time check and getting laps in. When I come back, they'll be all done. Just give me your key. So there you have it, your cars finishing in their respective fields. So, in your fields it was Jan, GT3, it was finished Jan, Edward, Christian, Chris, Stefan, Steve. Ferrari field, second, what a lap from him, 154.564, 0.016 behind. So that's Fredrich, Jeremy Oivide, Simon Mitchell and Alexandra. Super Turbo it finished. Giuliano, Stewart, John, Rod, Christian and Roger. The leader was 2 seconds behind your leader overall, and your last place was 9 seconds, just tell you. So in GTE it was a 13-second gap from first it was to last. From Ferrari it was a 0.1 second gap to the leader and a 10-second gap, and then in your GT3s it was 6 seconds from the start and 17 at the back. So that's Christoph, Holger, Marco, Mitnick, Ingo, Stefan, and that is it. There it was. So there you go, that's your qualifying there. If you did enjoy that, please just smash your like, subscribe, and let's get on now into the race to see what happened there. This should be interestingly 4-minute race too, so this means should be 32-minute races. Should interesting, enjoy. Here we come then. They've got literally 1 corner to go before they head out onto the main circuit here for the race. Interesting, ladies and gentlemen, it is. But I start 13th and I'm amazed with that. Oh yeah, because it's, by the way, just tell you, it's GT3, GTE, GT3, and then it's pretty much, then after that, I'll explain it now, it's Ferrari, Porsche, Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, Ferrari, Lambo, 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 Ferrari, Ferrari, and that is it for your field. And we go, the GTE's got a cracking start, so do your GT3s, and now your Lambos and Ferraris are coming around as well. Here they are. Please don't crash, anybody. Please don't crash. Just saying that at the start to be polite, as the Ferrari who's last now puts the throttle down now. The last place does, the last Ferrari does. Nobody wants to be last, that's what I've got to say. The Ferrari here, the 99, is pushing ever so hard now to try and get away a bit ahead of these cars here. But lap 1 out of 4, and it is as I explained at the start, I won't explain it again. It is, this is not all sorted yet, but mostly is in your top of your field. It is Ford, 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 Aston Martin, Chevrolet, Ferrari. What a position from him. Mercedes, Aston Martin, Chevrolet, and then it is your Lamborghini, from Ferrari, from Lamborghini, from Chevrolet, from Lamborghini, Ferrari, I think that is. Yep, Ferrari, I think Lamborghini, Ferrari. Who's last? Who is? I don't even know. Oh no, he's got through. Sorry, so it's now Lamborghini, then Ferrari. Here is the top cars here, your top couple here. Now head on to the Northern Slice, and this should be interesting to see the 32-minute race there. Sorry that qualifying was quite long, but this should be really good. This should here with the battles overall field here. It should be sweep around now. They do. I'm just going to quickly pause that and show you my car from behind. Look at that. It looks disappointed inside there, battered and bruised. But as the leader here heads around this circuit here, the Northern Slice. What a start from him. I'm just trying to check who actually is in the lead right now, if it was corresponding to the leader. No, he's over. Edward started in third, Steve started in second, and Jan started in first. So cracking job from Edward there to get to the lead of this race already. They fly past me now, do. Your cars, look here, look at that, look, this little jump, I think here it is, as a Lamborghini here wants to get past the Chevrolet. Don't know if he will though, will he? Let's just check if he does here. This is for 11th position. He does, and he's passed, flicking the gears, there he is. The Ferrari wants to get past as well. It should be interesting here, it should, as the lead battle here is opening up as well, as it is, wanting to be Jan, wanting to be back in the lead. He does here, but Edward, I think Edward is in the lead. I'm just trying to check who was in the lead actually. Yeah, Edward, I don't think he wants to give the position away here. I don't think Jan and Edward are the two battling away. Here they are. Green flag shutters. It is the first lap as well. Everyone gets a green flag out for this first lap here. They're battling away, surprisingly battling really quickly away. I'm trying to see, do these guys have the lights on the front of the cars? I said what position they're at. No, they don't. But if you did have a GT4, they need to do that. If you click endurance on here, they need to get something on this game or any game. Like when you put endurance on this game, they have a timer at the top which says what position they're in, like 0, 0, 1 or 1, or you know what I mean, because if there's like 100 cars you have to say 0, 0, 1. So it'd be nice to do if they could, but I don't think they will. Is the leading couple here, look at them all here, flying around. Here they are, look here, spraying dirt on the dirt here. Most of them are here hitting the dirt, but that is what they do here at the track pretty nicely. Here they do. We do have a battle though down the back end of the field here. There is a spinner. Trying to see who that is actually, because last has just got through. It's a Lamborghini, it is, who now gets away, but I think he's going to be overtaken by another Lamborghini who's been out of the race as well. Yellow flags, green flags wave where the cars are going now. So I think the green Lamborghini wants to get through here. Let's just check if the green Lamborghini actually does get through. This is for a battle for last position, which I need to keep an eye on for a second, because it's one of the battles in the race which are further behind they are from the rest of the field. They're about 5 seconds behind, so I just want to keep an eye on this. Here they are pretty decent, pretty far behind they are, so just want to check if these two are going to battle away. No, they're not going to battle away, they're just going to limp around. Here they go. That's absolutely fine by them. As the leader here still wanting the battle is here. There's a gap now, there is increasing, so it is Aston Martin, then it is Chevrolet, then there's a gap to the rest of your field. Look, they're right back there, they are. We're playing around, here they are now. Second, my goodness me, second wants this so badly. He wants to win so badly. He didn't win the first race of the year. So, before we do get into that, side by side they're about to come. Well, they were, but a good move there it was, straight down the inside there he did. Didn't mean any motor in there, Steve didn't. And Jan really wants to win, because Jan came second in the first round. So it was Jan. So in the first one it was Edward, Jan, Steve were first in your GTE. In your GT3s, I'm going to quickly run through that now. It was Stefan, Holger, it was Stefan, Holger, Marco, Christoph. There it was. Your Ferrari field, it was Frederick. It was Frederick, Jeremy. It was, and then Mitchell. And in your this is top 3 in each category, by the way. And then in your Ferraris, no, in your Lamborghinis, it was unbelievably John Guillermo, and then it was Stewart. So quite a lot there it was there. As the guy who was battling weren't near the lead there. I'm trying to see who this is now. This is the guy. Wait, we're looking at 4th here. Who's 4th? Yeah, he's gone down to 4th, and that'll be annoying for him. But this is a long race to have it is here around today for you guys. As the leader here, put the bottle down now. This is just a flat out bit of circuit. This bit they're going to now. It's just a little bumpy bit of corners there, flat out. Then now they're getting into a complex. In a second, they'll get to a complex of corners, which is kind of not flat out. This bit kind of you can do in about 3rd, or you can do about 5th or 6th gear, maybe 7th if you have 7th on the cars. And this bit where they're coming into now is flat out as well. Now they need to brake a little bit more, they will, because that bit there is a little bit of braking to do. And this bit coming up now is a little tiny bit of braking, not much. Maybe go down to about 4th gear, then back up they come now to 5th or 6th. Then brake again to about 4th or 3rd. Now, you probably can't see the cars because of the stupid bollards in the way. Then, now they've released the gears again and go to 3rd, go to 4th now, go to 5th, go to 6th, and they're back here side by side for 2nd, here it is. And I think, to be honest with you, that Chris is going to pass Steve, here he is, and maybe as well pass Edward into the last corner here, and this could be interesting, but Edward now has Chris and Steve right behind him. Let's just check what Chris is going to do here, and to get past Edward, and so is Steve. Let's see what they do here as they head around the little corner here. They will. It is a 16, maybe 17, yeah, 16, 17 mile circuit, and I think, no, this is a 15 mile circuit, and I think Edward wants to win, wants to just say, I've led a lap of this circuit. Here he will. To the line they come. Now, crossing line 7:59. That's a quicker lap than some qualifying times. There it is. As Edward now dives inside line, gets the lead. He does there. Edward does, but it's 3 abreast of the line. 3 abreast now into the corner. Oh, Edward's got it, and he pulls away a little gap. Wow, Edward's got the lead back. He has there. Edward's got it back. Edward's got it. And he's done it beautifully. Yellow flags did wave for a second there. Green flags are now waving at that corner there as we now look back at your GT3 leader here at that corner now. Here, look. Green flags are now waving at that corner. Your GT3 leader, look at that. Poor old GT3 leader. The 2 cars which were damaged quite badly are now in the pits. I think that's annoying for them, but it has to see who's actually going to come out first. I think the green was trying to get past the yellow, so... the red, I mean, so for all our sake, just a little bit of bodywork they both have to get fixed, I think. Not much bodywork, I don't think. This car's got a bit more bodywork damage than that one then. Now the red is released. Where's the green coming out? In 5 seconds time, I think, but let's go back to the lead here. That was an interesting battle for the lead. I still think it's Edward from Steve, from Chris, from Jan, and I think Jan was the witness there of seeing an automatic, amazing bit of battling there from your Fords. This championship only is allowed 4 Fords in this field, and I think that's what they've got this year. 4 Fords is all you're allowed. 2 teams of Fords if you want 2 teams anyway. And out the pits now. Just now comes your last position. He's only just come out of the pit, so he now is about 5 seconds. Yeah, he's 5 seconds behind 23rd, so he's last, and he'll probably be last in the whole race. But the battle for the lead only came to effect. Okay, only came to effect just as they entered sector 3. So again here, theoretically, it'll happen again. But the Aston Martin, what a drive from the Aston Martin GTE, he's kept up as well. So has. Not really, but nearly kept up. It has a Chevrolet, it has the Corvette, is that? I think that's Corvette GT3, that is. Yeah, Corvette GTE. And then it's a Ferrari all by himself. Then we have GT3, Ferrari category, GT3, Ferrari, Lamborghini, Ferrari, all these. And then we have a random GT3. We're about to see in a second we are. There he is. Look, a GT3 Lamborghini in the mix there we do. And then down in the back here, look, we have a GT3 car here who is a whopping 39 seconds. So about 10 seconds behind the car in front of him, which is fine, he doesn't care. As long as he can get the fast lap of the race, he'll be happy with that. I think he will, as we look now at the field. So Jan was about to battle on the move. There he was. We're going to go on board with Jan now. We are on the bonnet cam. And Jan nearly did it there. He did. I'm just going to actually say the names on the side if you want in a second, but I can't really abbreviate in a minute. But it looks like Jan was going to battle there. He was. But the car that Jan is really focusing on is to keep that Aston Martin, who's we're looking at on board now. We are. It's looking like he wants to keep him past in front, behind him. I mean, just in case he goes past, we may see something really upsetting happen, but we don't think anything will happen, and I think it'll just be a nice easy thing here for Jan to say as the Aston Martin here now powers away, and the Corvette, or whatever you call it, but can Chevrolet, yeah, Corvette, there we go, nearly is catching up. There he is, and I think that's going to be interesting here. Second's nowhere near the leader yet. The back two, look at that, you can see the dots there, so you've got third for last, second for last, and last. And very, very good bits of battling there they are. It'll be the same again, I bet. It will. Out of the second to last corner, down that back straight they go, into the last corner, into the corner they go. All pretty much together still, like side by side-ish. Then in down the straight side by side, then into the first corner, brake again and slow down, some of them will. But this will go to the end of the race, I think, to be an epic race. Edward didn't get the lead of that lap, so couldn't say he led a whole lap. Maybe this time he can officially say I've led a whole lap of the race. By the way, just tell you, I don't know even know what time it is now. It's now 8 o'clock, so as we speak, the Eurovision Song Contest has just started. So you have 2 hours of Eurovision Song Contest you do, if you want to know. It does a side by side they go here to second, third and fourth and that. Just checking where Jan is in all of this battling mayhem, and if the others know this as well. But the leader's got a gap now here, so it's second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth all together. It is, and then the leader has a gap now of 1.5 seconds. They do it. We're just going to keep it with an eye on this battle, we are, as I'm going to quickly get a drink, but you guys can keep an eye on this battle. Look, I'm just going to keep you a second here. It's third now, ever so slightly wants to get past. Here it is, and I don't think he will get past. Theoretically, I don't think he'll get past here. I don't. As they fly down now, they do into the corners. Now they come side by side. No move there. And let's look at first. He has a gap. He doesn't anymore though. He's pretty much got a second back behind him. But Edward wants that to get that position there. Edward's leading championship. He is. We went to Silverstone. He won it by 4 seconds the race because of we all had pit stops for the 16 lap, as I told you. One pit stop happened. He came in on the 8th lap. He came on the 8th lap, and everyone else came on the 11th lap, and he just flew around, flicked the gear sticks, he did that brilliantly. The 18th lap came in, did amazing there. Got 4-second gap. It went down. The gap did, and I'll tell you what the order was. It was loads of these cars, Aston Martins and that, but if you think about it, there he's done it. Jan is now up a position, he is, and Christian, who's just overtaken Chris, he has there. Look, we're looking at Chris now. We are now. The Chevrolet is coming up to try and catch him up. Corvette, I think it is. Chevrolet trying to catch up here, but it finished like it did now. So it was top 3 Aston, top 3 Fords. Then it finished this guy Chevrolet, and then it finished Corvette, and then it finished Aston Martin, then another Ford. So interesting that was, as it was. As they head out the second to last corner now, they head out of now, and now they have the top 2 a run of about a mile on this long straight here. They do. Edward here has a 0.5 second gap. The green flag still waves around this bit here. There was a car spinning there on the first lap there was, and that's why I think one of the first cars in the race did that, as I think the top 2 who are going to battle away now they are for this. Second here looks like he's even closer this time to do something, but as I say, third and fourth and Meg are battling away they are, but not too close this time. I think it's Ed. Here they come then into some of the corners now they do, so not the second class. They're the into the last corner now they come. Out of that they've come here, and Edward puts the throttle down now. He does. Has he classed himself as doing it? He has. There we go. He finally can say he's done a whole lap in the lead of the Northern Slice. And all that. Unbelievable that is from Edward there. A great lap there it is from him. As we look now, your GT3 leader. Let's just check actually as they came into that corner. It was only battling between these cars. I'm just checking. Nope. The GT3 leader now heads out the corner. He's got a good gap, he has actually, from the second GT3 who now was his line. But this is the battle I'm concerned about, this mega battle here, just to see if any of these two in the 11th and 12th battle here are actually going to get it together. They're going to get side by side here into the first corner, but no real overtake there. There is a car in the pits. Oh, he has a little bit of damage, not much though, as you can see the Chevrolet here pops away into the pits as well. The other car isn't there, these won't either, I don't think, come into the pits, but and the question is, I don't know if this car will come out quickly or not, but he's losing a lot of positions here, he is. Will he manage to come out here? These two, I don't think have damage on their cars anymore, so they will actually hit this car here, will actually go up a lot of positions here, he will. Don't know if this car's actually making his way out yet. Or this car, sorry. No, this car's making his way out yet, is he? No, but he's crossing the line now. And has gone up to 19th, which is unbelievable. It is 20th, I think. Heads away out now, they do. Where is that 20? Here he is. Now into the second to last corner now he comes. Now into the last corner he turns now then. Down he comes to the line now. Will he make his way out of here before your last car comes out the pits? He will definitely do that, but I don't know by how much though. As we go back to a leading battle now, I'm going to stay here for a bit longer because this is believable. Steve has done it. Steve has got the lead. We're looking. He has got the lead. Steve has. Just checking if Edward here has got it. Where's Edward? There he is. Look, Edward. We're looking at Edward now, and Edward. With his foot down there, he does as hard as he can. I think Edward now needs a miracle or something to win this, but anyway, we'll be back in a second. You guys can keep a looking eye on Edward, you can. Just see what he does and see if he overtakes or not, but we'll be back in about a minute. head back to your leader now. We do. Here we do. Which is Steve Jan. Where is it? 9th. Right, let's have a look at that. What happened? Ooh, his wing fell off. The next car here, this car here, 11th, I think we'll catch up pretty quickly and probably get past. But we head back down the field now. We do to your first of your actual category, which is your super Lamborghini category, your Lamborghini field that they always race every year, and Lamborghini category races that do like European races in the world. Fourth here now wants to try and do it. Edward won the last race, so I'm surprised why he actually crashed out, but out of the fourth to last corner now come the cars, and your top two now head down the 1 mile straight. They do now with a lot of conviction. Here they do. Here he is, Jan, who came second in the first race, wants a win. He did. Steve came third, and I think he wants a win as well, but down they come here. Jan last year came second in championship. He wants to win round 2. And maybe have a shot at the championship this year. As he now flies down, they're going to pretty much now head into the section of corners. Here they do. Out of the second class corner now they come. Into the last corner now they go now. Out of it now they come. And here he is, Jan, puts the bottle down now. Jan does it. The guys at the start I here can only see 2 cars as the white flag waves. We're on to the last lap of the race. We are here. Good move that was there from the 4th position. There it was. Great move there from 4th. He's got back into 3rd. We head now to GT3 leader here, who has a little gap. I wouldn't say a big gap, but a little one. Actually, no, it's a big gap now. I'll say it's a big gap, but yep. As he crosses the line now, gets the last lap flag out now. He will, as we head now to 3rd in GT3. And look at all the, and you'll now see out of the back of the field now, a lot of cars here we will, heading around. A lot of cars here you will, coming around. And stating their position here you will. That car now heading to the pit. The others now head away. Now we're just going to go to leader because we haven't actually seen much, we don't, of this circuit. You don't normally see much of the normal Hockenheim circuit, let alone you see a lot of the Northern life on this track. We don't see much Hockenheim circuit. That's on the Nürburgring circuits. That's what I'm trying to show you. Most of that circuit now is it's only battles that aren't the lead battle for this race. The next car is about 4 seconds behind this, so yeah, he has to come. He has to come out in about 30 seconds time, or else he will be overtaken by these 2 cars here, who are GT3 cars. Oh, that's a great battle. Here it is for 4th and 5th in GT3. GTE car now has to come out in any second now. He will, but I don't think he will, as these 2 will still battle away. They will here, and I think, yep, good move there from Aston Martin. Up to 4th he goes. A 6th now in GTE. Will he make his way up the pits before that GT3 car crosses? Indeed he will, I think he will. Out now he comes. And has he done it? Has he done a good job there? Well, he's going to actually get a battle with that GT3 car for the remainder of this race. He'll battle away with that. Will Edward, and Edward, I think, has shot the championship. Oh, good question, whoever just commented that. Where are they next? Silverstone. We've just been there actually. Oh, I can tell you where they are next. A very good question to whoever said that. But side by side, before we do talk about that, is your leading 2. I'm just trying to check who's second in this race. It's Jan. So I think Jan wants to win this. Oh no, sorry, we're looking at the Ferrari, sorry, GTE Ferrari. I forgot it was a GTE Ferrari. I thought it was a... GT4, it's GT5, so 3 GT4s and a Ferrari GT. But yeah, next round, where are they? Well, they don't go far, I've got to say that. They're now going to another track which they do a 12 lap, which they're not doing a lap, they're doing a 30-minute race next time out. And I can tell you where that is, can I? Oh, where is it? Yes, whoever just said Spa, whoever just said a very, very good track. If anyone just said the Portuguese circuit, the Alias, whatever you call it, then they're going there next. They are for 30-minute race. They will, which will be about 10 laps, I'd say. It's good as we look at the leading battle here. 3 cars for this. It is. So GT8 top 4 is Ford, Ferrari, Aston Martin. By the way, your European Song Contest finishes tonight at 10:30. So if you want to watch that, you've got me to entertain you for a little bit. So then 10:30 tonight, European Song Contest finishes, and I'll tell you now who the actual at 10, and then from 10 till about 11ish, I think, or like just before 10, like quarter to 10 to 11ish, we have your votes for Eurovision Song Contest. Your countries, you're about 30 countries who vote, 32 countries who vote for your winners. England have a 3% chance of winning. Top 2 there all slide around. I think that might mean they do it here, and he has the Lamborghini, the Ferrari here side by side they go. On board with the Ferrari we go now. And he's through, the Ferrari's through. Good move from the Ferrari there was. And the Aston Martin there, puts the throttle back down now he does. And pulls away a little bit more now. Chevrolet's catching up with them now he is. Where's that GTE who's way down the field again? Let's have a look at that one. Here he is. Well, he's only 1.5 seconds behind that field, so 1.5 seconds behind the battle in front. Well, that's not bad at all. They now head out of the corner in front of him. They now head out the next corner as he now heads there. We're going to check your GT3 leader. Wow, he's pretty much all by himself there. GT3 seconds all by himself. Where's your GT3rd? Well, he has a battle actually with some other cars that are not in his field, but he can still battle with them to try and get some valuable road and track position. He can, and see what he can do with them. We look back at your GT3 4th, 5th battle. They're still not battling much, but they are going to battle a little bit. Your Aston Martin and your Chevrolet. Corvette is a really good car. I don't think they've got any Corvettes in GT3. I don't think. A very good battle for them. As we head a bit further up the field now, we do. I think the Ferrari. Here he is. Look, your Aston Martin GT3 wants to get past the Lamborghini in front, or if he doesn't, if he gets past this Lamborghini in front, he will pretty much be happy with the result. He finishes top 12 in this race, get points. He will get 1 point, but he wants to get a fast lap. Here he does of this one. There's another car flies past your screen there. We're just going to check your leaders though, because we're nearly done the race already. The race that should have took ages is nearly over, and it's your top 2 who are the only 2 who are battling here. It is Steve from Jan, and I think Jan down the back straight as they head out of your 4th to last corner. And now they head out of that, and they now go on to the 1 mile straight. Here they do wear a white flag waves as well, just to tell them it's the last lap now as they head on to the white straight thing here. The white flag waves as well there, just to tell them it's the last lap as well, to give them notice that yeah, it is the last lap of the race. And if you want to know, that is the last lap here. And here comes Jan now. Steve and Jan. That's a complication, but Steve and Jan, here they are, and your Aston Martin and your Ferrari having a massive battle. Here they are, but Steve and Jan are the 2 big battle. Here they are, and I think Jan has a theory. If he wins this one and then manages to win in Portugal and then manage to win in Spain, he would do amazing, and he's done it. Wow, that's a balloon move from Jan there. and move from Jan, but it'll be a race to the line here. I think it will, and I think I know who's going to get this. Cross to the line. Jan wins it. Gets the win there, Jan does. Your GTEs all cross the line there, they do. Splendid race from your GTEs there, they do. All cross there. The check flag's still fluttering. Not anymore, it's not. But here he comes, your first out of 6 GT, your Ferrari field, your Ferrari series, crosses first. He does there. Second in the Ferrari field, heads out now and crosses. Your GT3 winner, Stefan, well done him. Your second GT3, well done that. Your third of your Ferraris heads across now. Side by side they go here. Has he done it? Enough. No, he hasn't. Your Lamborghini wins it from your GT3 there. From a Ferrari, from a GT3, I think that is at the back of that, but a Ferrari again. As here come the Porsche, the field now. Here they come, the Lamborghini field. The next Lamborghini comes out the last corner now. Down he comes. Now, there's only one battle in this whole field for position, and this will be this one, but just before we do get into that, we can see if that will... Nah, yeah, it's this battle here, which I think will get positions at the line. Here is your Lamborghini coming to the line. Gets fourth in Lamborghinis, he does there. But out they come, your GT3 fifth and fourth, cross line out, Aston Martin from Chevrolet, it is, and then straight behind them, which I can find. Straight behind them is your Aston Martin GT3 winner. It does the Lamborghini GT3, then some other Lamborghinis here. One Lamborghini here who was a massive distance behind, had a spin on the last lap of the race. This lap could be the fastest, I think, for him, so I don't know. It was, sorry, the lap before this one. Here he comes, and out the last corner he comes, down to the line he comes, and to finish off the field, 24th in the whole entire race, crosses the line now, and 24th, of course, was John. So well done, John, there, 24th, and finishes the 4 laps there, he does. So, your 4-lap race there finished. It has... What a race it was. I'm just going to classify it in all this order, then you're going to talk to all your fields for you. So, in the GTE classification, well, the race finished. Jan, what a win there, 0.018, what a race. He got it to the line. A line sprint it was, won it. Jan did. Steve, Chris, Christian, Stefan, Frederick, Jeremy, Stefan, another Stefan there. Double F though. Stefan, sorry. Marco, Mitchell, Guillermo, Holger, Simon, Oivid, Alexander, Stuart, Roger, World, Christoph, Ingo, Edward. What an unbelievable thing there. 1 minute 49 seconds behind your leader there, and annoying for him to say the least, but he spun, hit the wall, knocked his front wing off, kept going though, he did. He was down in 5th at the time, kept going, into 6th he went, kept going, got just into corner just got into sector 3 as 6, 7, 8, 9, 5 past him they did, not 10, 11 did as well, and when he went down the back straight it was 12, 13 went past him, then he came into the pits, and then as he was in the pits, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 came past him. As he was making his way out the pits, 20 came past him. There he did. Then it was Nick, then it was Chris, and then it was John as the finishers there. So, well done all them. 2 minutes, 27 seconds behind. So, well done them there. And that is that race. But we have one more race for you here on the full Nürburgring circuit. We're going to get you to that any second now we are on the National Nürburgring circuit. If you are watching, please do drop a comment and you'll be entered into a giveaway, so please drop a comment in this one. So here we go then. The next race is on the national circuit, the sprint circuit. It's called national, but actually it's a sprint. 2.25 miles, 11 turns for your 12 cars here in your Renault 3.5 Cup. Yes, we didn't say we're going to have a second race, but they are. It's time for racing on the 21st of 8th, 2017, and the rain now is coming down. Here at the track it is. These guys get a bit now, so they're just now, as we speak, a couple of minutes ago, they all, in real life, they've pulled the barrier shut. They've just pulled the barrier shut of the Nürburgring slide, so well done, all the guys now can go home. And now they're changing things. So, John, Bessie, Kay, Fernando, James, Josh, Eric, Thomas, Mads, Mitchell, and Ilas there, and Steve are your guys there racing. So as we go, away go the cars here, away go all the cars. Away they go here on this track race here. 14 minutes of racing. The 6 laps to go. Panasonic there, the Panasonic car there. Puts the foot down, he does there. Makes his way around now, he does here. Lovely to see all the cars here racing on this national sprint circuit here. All budding and drivers, here they are. These are all drivers, by the way. I'm just going to tell you now, these were all drivers. One car out of the race already, so I can't tell you who that is. I think it's... Anyway, the boys, Fernando, Josh, Kay, Eric, Thomas, James, Mitchell, Eyal, Steve and Mads are racing still in this race. You can tell me, guys, who it was who crashed out there, but good race. This will look out to be a second now. Triathlete for the lead here. These guys, by the way, in this race are 16 to 23-year-olds racing in this one. So anyone from 16 to 23 can race in this one. And yeah, they kind of do know who they are. And in pretty much terms, we do know who these 12 are who are racing. Well, 11 actually now, but you should know who the 12 are if you want to know. I'm just going to get to the timesheet here. John was the 12 one. John was the 12, so he's retired already, John has. We have a John who's 23 years old, so that's an old name it is, but look at that, side by side they go here, look down at the back of the screen here, and that means, as the position has changed there to 6th, now is James. Thomas has gone down to 7th, which was an unfortunate move there from Thomas to lose a position there, but these cars are all flying away quite rapidly on this circuit, here they are, and it's got wetter, it has now, and this is not a surprise really, as you can see all the cars here making a hell of a lot of difference here. The Panasonic car here, look, puts the throttle down now, he does. The Panasonic, these cars will stay, and these are lovely cars. As the flags still wave here, they do, to say that it's wet flag weather racing. The flags still wave here, they do, to say it's weather racing. Sorry, I can't pronounce my W's and R's properly. Sorry if I said that, butchered that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've not got any problems with me. Like I haven't got any special medical needs with me. I just can't pronounce my R's and W's right. Which is side by side for leading two. Ooh, second there, couldn't get through there. He couldn't. He had to slow down a little bit there. Butcher's third lap, I think that would as well, but I don't think it will though, with the rest of them come up the corner now. Look, there they all come, look, out the corners they come, and down the straight they come. Fastest lap of this race so far is gone to your leader, I think. No, he hasn't. So, yeah, yes it has. It's 1:26.627. As there's a battle further down the field there was, and I don't think again. No, Thomas could not get through again on Eric. So Eric, oh sorry, James has got past Eric. James now has got past Eric, but I don't think that's going to be a problem really in this one. With this is nearly half-race distance. We've got one more lap to go. This lap and then the half-race distance flag will come out. It will. Here it will have. And then double flags will come out. They will when they finish this one. These guys as well. Next round for these, they join them only for one round of the year. This for these guys is their second round of the year as well, and their third round is at Spa. That is a 10-lap race at Spa. They do 2 10-laps at Spa. They do, and then after Spa, they go to the track in Portugal, and then after Portugal, they go to Donington Park, and after Donington Park, they go to Bathurst, and after Bathurst, they go to Track Americas, which is the National Track America circuit, and then after that, they go to, where do they go after that? They go to Chinese circuit, and after that, they go to Fuji, and after that, they join back up with this championship that we're with now, and they do Brands Hatch, whatever these field they do, and then after Brands Hatch, these guys join the field up again. The next round after that, they go to is it Mexico? No, they go to the other Belgian circuit, and then after that they join these up again at Brno, and then after Brno these guys go to the Red Bull Ring, and then they go to join back. They go to after that Alton Park, and after Alton Park they join back up with the GT Cup at Road America, and after Road America they go to their final round of the year, which is back here at this circuit, and the GT Cup guys, by the way, just tell you, the GT Cup final round of the year is in September this year, which is the long season they have, but in September, and they in September go to, I'm trying to think where it is, I know this, but I forgot. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's Le Mans. It's the Le Mans 24-hour circuit they do. And second here isn't the Panasonic car. The Panasonic car sadly didn't make its way through here. Didn't as the flag waved that time it did. So the flag did. So I'm going to explain in a minute what flags are waving at the last race of the race. But we're going to check on board with the Panasonic car. We're going to go to see if he has any chance of getting the lead of this race here. As we go on board the foot of the TV cam card, TV cockpit card. Now he tries to go on the outside line this time, and I think it may work a little bit too up to the key here, I think. So side by side they go. Will the Panasonic car keep his position, or will it be somebody else in third? The Panasonic car just keeps his position there, he does, which is very, very good for the Panasonic car. But look at that, James is through. James is through into fourth. Unbelievable for James, there it is, as James makes way into fourth now, he does. It's still really heavy rain. I'm surprised the rain hasn't stopped yet, but, well, it hasn't. Yeah, but this race is a wet weather race then. They don't care, these guys, they can race in the rain. But I think the only problem is, I think Josh needs to put the pressure on here, I think he does, a little bit more on bees. I think he does, but here he comes then to try and look away. Now he does. Here, this is lap 5 out of 6. They'll get the white flag out this time, they will, and the black and white, and a yellow and black cross flag, yellow and black cross flag as well. Here it is, the white flag flutters, the yellow and black cross flag is held out. There it is for the top two, who have a breakaway field. They are from the field. Now third, now fourth, now fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and 11th, all power their way down there to do. Let's see what James does here at the corner. Can he get past the Panasonic car this time? Nobody tried, and I've got to give credit to James on this race. He has tried ever so hard to get past that Panasonic car to get a position to reality. So have these guys at the back of the field as well. They've tried hard as well. We haven't even done a speedo check this time. 130 miles an hour, the fastest they've gone so far on that bit. I'm checking in this bit in a second because they can go flat out in a second race now. I think it's this corner here they can go flat out. No. $145 miles, isn't it? 157 that time around as G goes there. James just looks to be inside. The rain is about to stop here. Who's in the lead actually? Josh. It's going to be Bees who wins the race here out of the last corner. He comes, checker flag flutters. Bees wins it from Josh. Wins the race from Josh. What a race there. From James and the rest of the cars now. They're all across the line. What a race that was there. Well done them all. So the 6 lap race there, as we spoke, finished Bays, Josh, Kay, James, Fernando, Eric, Thomas, Mitchell, Mads, Elal, Steve, and then Josh retired on the first lap of the race. Thank you very much for watching today. If you did enjoy, please like, subscribe, and goodbye, guys. See you guys in the next stream we do.